This is Irontrader, and this is midday trading. So we're going to take a look here at crude oil and at natural gas. But first, we're going to take a look here at PayPal, PYPL. This video is for information purposes only, not a recommendation to buy, sell any stock, fund ETF. Please like, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Okay, here we have PayPal, your daily and your weekly chart. Now, you can see here what a really nice run up it had here. Okay, all the way to here from this 56.97 level, and we got as high as that 88.74. Now it looks like here we're just kind of like a sideways action, but if you look at this chart here, see how nice it's holding this uptrend, okay? So if you lose your 8, then you look to the 21-day, okay? You lose that, then you look right to the 50-day. See how nice this is holding? Very, very nicely. Now, even when it sold off here, it held the 21-day, and now you're trading between this 21-day, 85.17, and that 8-day at 86.63. Now, let's take a look at the upside here first. If we can break above that 86.62, 63 level here, then we're going to go to the top of this candle here, 87.08, and then we're going to come up here to the top of there. You're looking at 87.47, and then we're going to come over here to this candle. You're looking at 87.92, and then there's your big retest there at 88.74. Now, that's your breakout level. If you can break above that, then all we do is here, we just look right to the left of the chart here, okay? So that's at 88.74. So basically what we're doing is we're just taking the candles over here to your left here, okay? So this is what you're going to be looking for is your next levels, okay? So then we have 92.62. What do we got here? We got 95.57. We bring this price channel right across here. You got 103.30. And then once you start breaking above that, we have some really nice good levels all the way up here. I would say 122.88. But this is what you're going to be looking for here first. Is going to be this 118.73. That's your 200 SMA here. But you got to close above that 78.74. You can't just break above and come down. You got to crack above it, and then we can hit, we'll look at all the top of these candles, but realistically, this is going to be your target then. It's going to be that 118.73. Now, let's take a look at the downside. Well, you can see how nicely it's holding this 21-day very, very nicely. 85.19, okay? Then we'll look right here to yesterday's low. You're looking at 84.62 level. And then what we can do is we can just follow the candles all the way down here. You got 82.50, and then we're going to come down to this 50 SMA here at 82.01. Now, there is a gap here. I just want to show you here. Okay, so you're looking at 80 flat. And then that's the gap, and then the fill is 79.41. So 80 and then 79.41. There's your gap and your fill, and then we can have your big retest here at 77.74 level. But right now we're just trading that 21-day and that 8-day, so we got to see which one is going to break. If you break below that 21-day, we're going to head towards that 50 SMA here. You break towards that up above that 8 SMA here, then we're going to head towards that 88.74 level. Now here you can see this is a massive strength that was been going on here in this RSI, and now we're heading right back up to that direction. We have just kind of a flat ski. Even though your green is below your red, we're starting to get a sideways action here. Let's see if we can get some juice to take her right back up. Okay, let's take a look here now at crude oil. Okay, here we have the crude oil, your daily chart. Now, the EIA report came out here, and I'll have all these numbers here for you after the pit close there at 2:30 on the back of the video. But right now, let me just tell you what they are here, okay? Crude had a really big draw of over 5 million barrels, okay? Distillate had a build of 3.38. Gasoline had a build of 2.36. And then what do we have here? And then Cushing had a small build of 0.005 million there. And so, again, you had a huge draw going on in the old crude. However, what we do is we trade the charts here, okay? So you can see this 50-day. I've been pointing out this 50-day, how strong that is. Look at where we went today, right into that 50-day, and then it pulled back, okay? So what we're watching here now is, say, let's take the upside here first, okay? So what we're watching is we're going to be looking at this yesterday's high. You're looking at 67.91, and then that 70.41. That is going to be your 50-day. We get above that, you're going to come right here, 71.51, and then we're going to come right here, right there. Look at this, okay? At 72.34, that's your 100-day, and then your retest at 72.88, which is basically just the top of that candle. Now, we need to hold these key levels right here, okay? So you got a 21-day sitting at 69.40. And then we have your 8-day rate below that at 69.20. Okay, so far the 8-day is holding. We got to see how this is all going to shake out. Now, again, we start losing that, Then we're going to come right here to the left of the chart, okay? So you're looking at 68.74 level. Then we'll come here to the bottom of this candle. You're looking at 68.18. And then we're going to come here to yesterday's low, 67.91. And then this is what you're really looking for, is this 67.71, because that was the bottom of all these candles here, okay? So that is what you're going to be looking for. Now, again, you know, we have the same situation. We have a run up and come on down, run up, come on down, run up, come on down. And now we have this run up here, but you notice that it's pretty small run up, but you can't get above that 50-day. So basically, here's the things you need to watch today. That 50-day on the upside, okay? So that's what I took a short again because you couldn't get through that. And then here we got to watch on a closing basis, this 21-day, okay, 69.40, and that 8-day. Very, very key. Now you lose that 8-day, then we want to watch, this is the key level at 67.71, and then that 66.53, and then the bottom of this candle right there at 65.27, okay? So but right now we just have sideways action, but you got a downtrending pattern here, okay? See, high, lower high, lower high, lower high, and again, another lower high situation. Okay, RSI, not telling us much, is 49. Your green is over red, but just like a sideways action kind of situation. So we got to see how this is all going to shake up. But again, it was good scalping in the UCO and good scalping in the SEO. Just don't look for too much, especially in this time frame. Okay, let's take a look here now at natural gas. Okay, here we have natural gas. Now you can see here how we're just coming right off here, okay? So we had like a double top situation, and then now we're closed right below this 8-day. So you can see where it rallied up right into the 8. Now your 8-day is rolling over hard. We had that big-ass red candle yesterday, but it held the 21-day, but so far we went below the day, but we're sitting pretty much right on it. So let's look at the downside first, okay? So what we want to watch here is 2.97 level, okay? If that is lost, you're going to come right to the bottom of this candle. That's 2.94. You're going to come to the bottom here. You're looking at 2.90. And then we can come to the top of this candle right there. You're looking at basically at 2.84. And then here's your big retest right there of that 50-day at 2.799. That'd be very, very key support. So I got to see if that can hold if this keeps right on moving, or we're going to come all the way on down, okay? But again, on the upside, you got to close above this at 3.02. That's going to be very, very key. If we can, then we're going to look at today's high, 3.059. And then we're going to look at the bottom of this candle right here. This is that 3.07 level, okay? Then we look to the bottom, 3.14. And then we're going to look right there at that 8-day at 3.22. That's going to be very, very critical. But now you can see how it's rolling over. It doesn't mean that can't hook right back up here again, but we got to see how this is all going to shake out. But right now, natural gas here, for me, the trade, I scalped a little KOLD again there today. And I got, what did I get out of that? Oh, I got 1 point so far out of KOLD. But I'm going to see how exactly if we can hold this on a closing basis, that key 21-day. If you can, then I'll be looking here to get looking for this 50-day here in the old rear view mirror, okay? Now, I don't like this. I always point out see when that green crosses that red, like we had here, not good, okay? Not good at all. That means that's momentum there, but to the downside. This here was still running down to the downside. We're kind of flattening out, but we got to see how this is all going to shake out. So remember, you're in a January contract now. So if you look at the contracts out, February is lower, March is lower, April is lower. So and they keep on getting lower, kind of a scenario here. So it looks like we might have topped out already here for the old natural gas, but we got to see how it all plays out there next year, kind of a situation. So for today, watch this 21-day. This is going to be very, very key. If we start slipping right below that, then we're going to look for this target right here. So this will be a nice short all the way on down. If we can get above this 21-day and hold that, okay, then we can maybe possibly, take a long, but that 8-day is going to stop you dead in the tracks, okay? So never look at up here, up here, up here. No, just look at that 8-day. That's going to be key resistant level. Okay, that's what I got for you. I'll be back here after the old pick close, take a look at crude, oil, natural gas, and then we'll always throw something else in the old mix. Now, a lot of things are running here today, okay? So like Netflix is running, Google is running, Microsoft is running, Amazon is just on fire here, NVIDIA is running, finally got some juice. And my favorite there is the ETF TQQQ, which is a nice basket of the whole schmear, okay? So that's what we got to look at, okay? Now, even my Kava now is starting to run. You're up there at $3 on that. So if you don't see the trade in crude oil, natural gas, then turn to something else here, but always have your mind on that crude oil, natural gas, because you can always come back to it. Okay, trade what's in front of you, not what you want.